up in Piqua. Mike?
Well, Dave, two teams coming in with some high-powered offensive credentials have struggled a little bit. The defense has been pretty good tonight. Lehman down 14-3 at half. Lehman leading the leading ball carrier for the Cavaliers, Adam Hewitt, 9 carries in that first half for 40 yards. Right behind him, Tim Badgett, 9 carries for 37 yards, but Lehman only 70 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, Jim Dembski throwing the football, just 2 of 8, throwing the ball for 60 yards. So Lehman's offense has been held in check pretty well tonight with just 130 yards of total offense for the Cavaliers in the first half of play. Meanwhile, this high-powered Pleasant offense has not been very high-powered in the first half. They have on the ground 81 yards and through the air 96 yards. Justin Williams has carried the ball 11 times for 43 yards. Quarterback Scott Jeffries, 6 carries for 32 yards. Jeffries throwing the ball 4 of 10 in the first half. Again, total yards 177 for the Spartans. First downs, Lehman 6 first downs, 5 for the Spartans, all coming in the second period of play. Lehman has punted the ball 4 times for 30 yards, an average, and the Spartans have punted the ball 3 times for an average of 43 yards. 3 scores in the game. The first came very quickly in that first quarter. Marion Pleasant pass from Jeffries to Freeman that covered 51 yards, and with 10:25 to go in the opening quarter, it was 6-0. The kick followed to make it 7-0. Lehman responded in the opening quarter with 3:31 left after a long pass from Dembski to Sager got them close. Sager finished the deal with a 26-yard field goal to cut the lead to 7-3. And then with 3:57 to go, culminating a 12-play, 95-yard drive, Justin Williams went in from 17 yards out. The kick again was good, and it was 14-3. And neither team really could mount a serious threat in the remaining 4 minutes of the first half. So it's 14-3 in favor of Pleasant, but Lehman gets the ball to start the third quarter. Cavaliers defense hanging in there against the Spartan offense.
F.D. Lawrence is an electrical wholesale distributor specializing in General Electric power distribution equipment and the factory automation components of Rockwell Automation. F.D. Lawrence Electric looks forward to many more decades of serving an expanding market from their state-of-the-art home on South Vandemark Road. Doug Christie and his staff are always pleased to back our home teams here on Channel 12. F.D. Lawrence prides itself on a century of service. And finally, before we come back to the third quarter, does your pharmacy deliver the best price? P for professional, R reliable, I for intensive, C for counseling, E for everyday. At the Medicine Shop Pharmacy on Russell Road near Wapak Avenue in Sydney, you always get the best price in those terms. They're Sydney's source for all of your home health care needs. Along with PRICE, they deliver prescription drugs, home medical equipment, home oxygen, sleep disorder equipment, complete insurance filing, personal prescription drug counseling, and health insurance assistance, all with competitive pricing. That's the Medicine Shop Pharmacy on Russell Road in Sydney. They're your Convacare agency. Again at halftime for the right to go to Canton. 14-3, Marion Pleasant leading the Lehman Cavaliers. Third quarter football is up next on Channel 12, Sydney. As we indicated, Marion Pleasant will kick off to start the second half. Mike Lieber, Lehman needs points. They've got the opportunity right here.
Well, you'd like to see them take the football and drive it down the field and at least cut that deficit down to one more score. Lehman held in there for pretty good the first half. Now's the time to turn it up a notch and see if they can score.
Here's the kick. Getting under it a little is Galloway. It'll be picked up outside the 10-yard line by Hewitt. Up the middle for big yardage to the 40. He'll get to midfield. Got a crowd around him. Gets to the opposite 40-yard line. Tackled there by Farmer. And Lehman's got a big piece of the puzzle out of the way already. Their field position is excellent.
A big play by the wedge. They gave Hewitt the opening right about the 30-yard line. He busted right through that, and the kicker did a nice job of defending it, at least slowing him down and allowing the other guys to come up and make the tackle. But great field position at the 39 for the Cavaliers.
Lehman needs to make something happen. Trailing 14-3, just underway in the third quarter of the state semifinals. Pitch a little bit behind Hewitt. He'll cut it back inside. Gets about 2 or 3. Brought down at that point by Austin Sullivan. We will call it 3, 2nd down 7.
Good catch by Hewitt. That pitch, as you said, was behind him just a bit. Rather than try to sprint outside, he tried to get the most he could going up inside. It's 2nd and 7 for Lehman.
Cavaliers headed to the south end toward Route 67, which will run you back to Wapakoneta through the town of Jumbo. There's a toss to Schachter that will elude him. It's ruled that it hit the ground on the low delivery by Dembski. Dembski questioning something to the referee, but we move on from here and go to 3rd down 7. You got to wonder at this point if Lehman might even be in 4-down territory, should especially they get a few yards on this play. Schachter and Sager split to the bottom of your screen to the right as we look down the line of scrimmage. Hewitt, the remaining back. That football's on the turf. A lot of hopeful people on this side of the field, that's for sure. But as Dembski backed away, he did not have the ball. Let's see who's down there. Mark Allen, 70, and I believe he's the one with the football. He was contesting with Paul Kumi, number 62, or Justin Kumi, excuse me. So the Cavaliers are now facing 4th and 6. They actually gained a yard on that fumble recovery. So this is 4th down and 6. Clock moving with 10:40 3rd quarter. They will punt. They've lined up that way at the very least. Now Pleasant drops some people off. This is a short snap. It's to Badgett. Marion Pleasant ready for it. Badgett ahead. He came out of the scrum that had about 3 defenders. I thought he was going down, but took it ahead for the 1st down. Badgett broke to the left, gets all the way to the 26. That's enough for the 1st down.
I'm not sure that was great trickery as it was pure power by the whole offensive line.
It was. The snapper, who normally gives a lot more oomph to get the ball back, just did a shotgun snap, and it was very obvious. So this is 1st and 10, Lehman. This is Adam Hewitt, got room to the 20, didn't quite get loose, but he's down to the 19-yard line on a pickup of 8 yards. Stop was made by Cleveland, and he almost got loose.
Well, J.R. Cleveland saved 6 there for his team because Hewitt was gone.
This is 2nd and 3 on the gain of 7. Hewitt with the sweep left, turns inside of Ratterman, has a 1st down as he gets to the 15-yard line. Cleveland got there again. Also Sullivan. Cavalier football at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. They got to get the chains moved first, which now they get accomplished. Lehman's down by 11. This is Badgett ahead into a pile following 52, Nick Shappy. And he'll be brought down by the opposite 52, Austin Sullivan.
Lehman going no huddle again, Dave. Excuse me.
Yep. 2nd
time in a row.
Yep. It's an automatic series. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Here we go again. Nickel in motion. This is Badgett through some folks down to the 6-yard line. He'll be tackled by Farmer, and he'll be about a yard shy of a 1st down. Should be 3rd and 1. 9th play of the Lehman possession will be 3rd and 1. Sager split to the top, but look for nothing but a run here. Nickel at right wing. This is Badgett for the 1st down. He is hit by Farmer as he gets inside the 5-yard line. Cavaliers down by 11. Football just inside the 5.
You're not going to measure?
Yeah, what are they doing? I don't understand what's going on here. It's 4th down. They're saying he's not there. Wow. I realize our angle isn't the best, but this is Dembski to Badgett. 1 hit, 1 dive, 1st down and goal, Lehman.
Now, Lehman certainly has the option to ask, but first down Cavaliers inside the 5, about the 3.
Boy, that had to be exceedingly close, but Badgett got it with a yard and a half to spare. They're now at extra point range down at the 3. 11th play of the Lehman possession upcoming. They took over at the 39 following that excellent kickoff return by Adam Hewitt. 7:45 left in the period. Nickel goes in motion. Badgett straight to the middle. Maybe got half of what he needed following Fortman into the line. Sullivan again at the bottom of that one, along with Field. This will be 2nd and goal. Yep, he did get half of what he needed from a yard and a half away. 12th play of the drive right here. This is Badgett to the end zone. Touchdown, Lehman. It's very rare that 39 yards will take 12 plays, but that's exactly what Lehman has drawn up. It included a fake punt on a 4th down, also included a 4th down conversion as they got down inside the 5-yard line. Sager lines up for the PAT, that would make it a 3-point game. 14-9, Dembski will hold at the 10-yard line. 20-yard kick on the extra point. Ball's down, the kick is up. That one's got a bunch on it, and it's good. Boy, we got a good one. Marion Pleasant 14, the Lehman Cavaliers 10. 7:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Financial solutions for a lifetime at Minster Bank. No matter where you are in life, Minster Bank offers the right mix of convenience, flexibility, and earnings. Whether you're saving for the family or investing in a business, Minster Bank can provide the financial solutions right for you. Minster Bank has an office located at 117 West Russell Road in Sydney, as well as offices in Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, Wapakoneta, and also in Minster inside Wagner's IGA. Call today or visit the website at www.minsterbank.com. Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Also with us are FD Lawrence Electric, in addition to Minster Bank, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, Geyers Chrysler in Fort Loramie, and AAA Shelby County, including Travel to Paradise, along with Goffney Furniture and Bunny's Pharmacy. Sager's kickoff from the North 40. Punches it, got neutral spin. It'll go to the 20, where it'll be picked up by Cleveland. Brings it ahead, goes outside to the 35. Sager with a shot and the tackle at the 45-yard line. So both teams get good kickoff returns to inaugurate their first possessions of the second half.
Big answer by Lehman, though, Dave, as they take the second half kickoff and run it back deep into Pleasant territory and then punch it in for their first touchdown. It's 14-10 with 7:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Lehman down by 4.
Split backs, twin receivers come to your left. You see them in the bottom of your screen. Back to throw is Jeffries, unloads, got a completion into the sideline to Hessler, a nice target. Henson will take him out of bounds in Lehman country at the 47.
That was a quick 8.
2nd down, 2 yards to go, as Mike indicates. 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Wing T to the right side, big splits. Back this way, the quarterback will keep off the option. Jeffries brought down by Judy and Elko as he gets first down yardage. Also Badgett on the play. And Henson's at the bottom. So we found a couple extra tacklers there. Gain will be to the 43. Pickup of 4, 1st and 10, Spartans. Marion Pleasant 14, Lehman 10. Marion Pleasant a perfect 13-0 coming into this evening. They'll hand it back this way as Judy gets the stop on Preston Field. Not a whole lot there. It'll be a gain of 1. 2nd down 9. As by this next snap, we will approach the halfway mark of the third frame. Mike Wigton, 67, leads Pleasant out to the line of scrimmage at center. I formation, twin receivers right. Jeffries rolls and looks that way. Unloads, that was thrown into the teeth where Henson had a shot at it. Incomplete, intended for Hessler. They'll look at 3rd and 9 with a stop clock.
That time a dangerous throw into a triple coverage over there, but a tough ball to catch and brings up 3rd down and 9 to go with 6:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Big stop if Lehman could force a punt here, and momentum clearly on the Cavaliers side.
Just inside the 42-yard line. Big possession play right here. Look for Jeffries to throw it. He's straight back, pursued by Palmer. Out of the pocket, unloads back against the grain that bounced as it got to Freeman. Incomplete, defense by Sager. A probable punt on 4th down 9.
Well, again, an open receiver, but pass hurried a little bit, stops the clock, and now forces a punt by the Spartans, and Lehman has to be careful as they'll be handling the ball inside the 10.
Hewitt back in single safety in the area that Mike just discussed, the 10-yard line. Jeffries is the punter. Takes a good snap. Got room to get it off. It's a missile. Let's see where it's ruled out of bounds. He got it. There, he makes up his mind. About the 11-yard line. When you line up the geometry, that's probably pretty close. At any rate, Lehman trailing now by only 4 points. 5:52 in the 3rd period. Will put the ball in play at the 11, 89 yards away from the south goal line. Jim Dembski operates with an I formation. Badgett, the first man, got only to the 12. That was really stacked up in the middle. First pursuer, Luke Bennett, 54. This will set up 2nd down 9 for the Cavaliers.
Badgett's 7th carry here in this 3rd quarter. He had 9 carries, a total of the first half. Badgett with 59 yards and 16 carries.
Lehman's last touchdown, 4+ minutes, 39 yards in 12 plays, including 2 4th down conversions. Lehman down 4. They fake Badgett, Dembski keeps, and he'll be brought down for a loss this time. He's back inside the 11-yard line. Breaking through was Justin Kumi, 62. And they will rule it just outside, apparently outside the 11. They'll call it 3rd and 9. Possession play for Lehman. Sager will split left. Hewitt will be the only back home, slightly to the left and behind Dembski, who wants to throw. He's got Hewitt for big yardage. Out to the 40. Cuts it back, gets to the 43, defended by Freeman. So Hewitt, the only guy who stayed home in the backfield, went out in the flat and got big yardage. Lehman not only keeps the football, and there's a penalty flag on the end of this one. Face mask, but was it signaled personal foul face mask? Is it 5 or 15? 5. Not personal foul, it's a minor face mask. That'll take the football to the 49-yard line.
Big play, though, by the Cavaliers and Dembski, hitting a wide open Hewitt, and a Lehman deep offense out near midfield on the move.
Same formation to the right. Hewitt handles it, going back to the left. He gets about 6 or 7 before being rolled out over there by Bennett. So the Cavaliers just flipping the side of the field that formation favored, and then sent Hewitt back the other way on the run. And they got some results there amounting to almost 9 yards. Second down, 1 Lehman. Play carried out of bounds with 4:16 in the period. Schachner and Sager split right out of your view. They'll hand it ahead to Badgett for a Lehman first down at and or inside the 40. Sullivan bottom of the stack. It will be at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of 4 for Lehman. They started this sequence at their own 11-yard line. And conversions on 3rd and 4th down have had a lot to do with the Lehman resurgence through 8 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Twin receivers right. Dembski rolls that way, unloads underneath to Schachter, made a catch, got his hands under it. That will be good to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. Dembski, I know, wants to deliver that away from the defender, but he also wants to get it up a little more, as Schachter did make a quality play there.
He did, Dave, and also picked up some big yardage, too, for the Cavaliers. You know, it sets up the running game now. They have an option, either run or pass. And Marion's defense definitely back on their heels.
2nd and 5, football at the right hash mark. Dembski gives it off to Hewitt, following Badgett only to the line of scrimmage. Sullivan in on that stop. Lehman looks at 3rd down 6. Make it 3rd and 5. Football at the 35-yard line. 14-10, Marion Pleasant. A berth in the state finals is at stake. Split backs, wing left, receiver right. Dembski rolls out. Got a little room, got it underneath. Badgett could not quite handle it. Juggled and couldn't hang on as he was defended by Bennett. So now Lehman looks at 4th and 5. This will probably be the punt unit trying to nail Marion Pleasant back near their goal line. Boy, almost another big conversion right there. Badgett with a couple of stabs at it, couldn't quite put the football away.
Nobody deep for Pleasant, Dave.
That makes Dembski's probability of success even a little better. Good snap. Very little rush. There's the knuckler inside the 10. Rolling back this way. Henson downs it at the 11-yard line. So versus a touchback, Lehman gains 9 yards. Also with us on the telecast, First National Bank of New Bremen, Sydney, Botkins, and Wapak. Holiday Inn of Sydney, Holiday Inn Express of Troy and Huber Heights. Ernst Sporting Goods of Sydney, Piqua, Minster, and Versailles. Dave Wilson, State Farm Insurance. Freshway Foods, and Super Subbies, subs, salads, and chili. Ball will be ruled at the 10-yard line. 2:39 on the clock. Jeffries to throw. Unloads, got a wide open receiver. Hessler into the sideline, all the way to the 32. Pickup of 22 on a well-delivered football and a nice catch, 1st and 10.
They've shown early in the game, Dave, they'll throw the ball anywhere, anytime. And that time a wide open man and big first down out to the 32-yard line. Marion Pleasant leads 14-10.
They go with an I formation and double wide to the left. Scott Jeffries pitches and leads the play. A.J. Judy and then also Cisco are able to get the stop on 30 Hennessy.
Textbook play by Judy. He warded off the defender and then went right to the ball carrier, holding him to a yard gain.
Very slight gain on the play. 2nd down and still the better part of 10 yards to go. At the 2-minute mark of the 3rd period. 14 minutes of football to determine a state finalist. Back to throw Jeffries. Might be setting up a screen. Yes, it is a screen out to the right side. He's got Williams wide open field, gets to midfield. Hewitt chases him, puts him out of bounds, but that is inside the 40-yard line. Big, big gain. He had a pretty good idea. He was setting up screen, but he kept dropping deeper and deeper. Finally dumped the ball off to the right, and there was just a garden patch in front of the receiver. Lehman will take timeout. They trail it by 4. With a spacious location on the east side of Courthouse Square in downtown Sydney, Shelby County Collectibles has been your sport card headquarters since 1982. They carry all types of sport cards dating back to 1953, with over 1 million singles in stock along with sets and wax boxes. If you're looking for unique sports-oriented gifts, Shelby County Collectibles has your answer, including the Sydney High School First Century Football History book covering 1896 to 1996, and $10 professionally produced video recapturing the Yellow Jackets' perfect football seasons of 68, 69, and 70 with over 90 minutes of original game footage. Great Christmas gifts, and the history book even covers a lot about the subject of Holy Angels football. Whatever you do, make a stop at Shelby County Collectibles.
Nice play by this Spartan offense. That's twice they've hurt the Cavaliers with the screen action, that time covering about 32 yards, and sets them up inside Lehman's 35-yard line. First down with 1:47 to go in the third quarter.
First down and a 4-point lead at 14-10. Jeffries with split backs and twin receivers to the left. He'll hand it off on that second leg. Appeared to be Hennessy once again. Nope, that'll be 32 Williams. Cavaliers do a pretty good job. Barhorst and company. A generous, realistic 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Football at the 33-yard line. Clock on the move with 1:20. This has been a tough quarter for Lehman this year. They have a scoring advantage over their opponents, but only by the 7 points they scored last week. Jeffries back to throw, muscles away from two different guys. Now 3 and 4, finally getting up close to the first down as Palmer will make that play. Boy, he's able to get away from folks, no doubt about that. The gain is to the 26. He got, well, let's say 6. This will be 3rd and 2. See if they'll try to go hard ahead here, or maybe even an option with Jeffries, a likely keeper on the play. This may be the last snap of the period. Jeffries with twins to the right, split backs behind him, and Lehman wraps up the whole group.
They tackled everybody.
You bet.
Quarterback had the ball at the end, but
Cisco got through and they made the tackle. Like Mike says, they could have had their choice of who they tackled. Boy, they got through quickly. All the way back to the 29-yard line. This will be 4th down and 5, and there will not be another snap in this period. Great football game. Marion Pleasant looks at 4th and 5 with a 4-point lead when we resume at the start of the 4th quarter. Good food and fast? Well, you'll find it at Super Subbies, subs, salads, and chili near Walmart in West Sydney. From the meat to the toppings to the bun, a Super Subbies sub is simply the best. Call Marty Bowman with your catering needs for luncheons, meetings, and other events. Orders over $15 receive free delivery. Try 3-foot subs for your group. Remember Super Subbies, subs, salads, and chili near Walmart in Sydney, where expanded parking and access await your visit. They're open till 11 Friday and Saturday. That's Super Subbies. Also with us are Myers Garage and Drive-Thru Carry-Out in Newport, People's Federal Savings and Loan Association, Sydney downtown, and Walmart, along with Anna and Jackson Center, Emerson Wagner Realty, Errol Browd and Vance Stewart of Edward Jones and Company, Area Energy and Electric with Verizon Wireless, North Dixie Drive-Thru Carry-Out, the Spot Restaurant and Catering, and the Heinfeld Insurance Agency, the home of Motorist Insurance in Sydney, has a new home on State Route 47 near the western edge of town. See Jeff Sargent and the good folks at the Heinfeld Insurance Agency. As Archie Griffin says at Motorists, you know us.
It's been a great 3 quarters. It comes down to the final 12 minutes. Lehman's defense back on the field, setting up on a 4th down play as the Spartan offense comes out. 4th down and 4 from the Lehman 29. They need to reach the 25 of Lehman for a first down.
As it turns out, 4th and almost exactly 4. Jeffries, the large and muscular quarterback, against a blitz. Throws it into the sideline, got a completion for a first down. Adam Hessler, a gutty call. Well, they needed 4, so a run certainly wasn't automatic. a good call. They've been good at this a couple of times with a quick drop and a delivery.
Good delivery. It looked like Henson slipped a little bit. They just got to him half a step late. The quarterback got it away.